Hey, how we doing out there? It's Pops. We're going to do a short video here on farming mage weave cloth. We are here in, where are we at? We're here in Kalimandor. I just flew down from Ogremar straight down here to Anaris is where our dungeon is. Zulfaric Dungeon. You can see it. Right there is the entrance. It's a pretty good run for mage weave cloth. I've run it twice already today, just getting things set up, and you can see we got 409 mage weave cloth out of 2 runs and 16 silk, and then I disenchant most of the gear, but I've kept a couple pieces of gear. You will get some purple gear here. I've never tried this in heroics, so I can't tell you for sure. I'll have to do that and see if it's any different. 9 times out of 10, it's just as good to run it normal for farming. This kind of cool looking robe, and it will sell, or it used to, on the auction house for cosmetic reasons. So if you're leveling your tailor, you can pick up enough cloth to level here with just a few runs, man. But there's some other this black mage weave stuff sells pretty good cosmetically on the auction house, particularly the vest and the legs. There's the vest. The leggings. They'll sell a ton of them, and plus they've got this new deal here where you can put one of these deal in, bring it up to as much as item level 54 from, what is it, 22. So that's kind of cool too. But they sell for between 1,500 and 2,500 gold. Kind of amazes me. I almost feel guilty, but I make the stuff, put it on the auction house. So anyway, there's some reasons to farm mage weave. Your gear level is below 60. You can use this Boon of the Scavenger enchant. It'll help a little bit. And there is a quest in Dalaran, the old Dalaran, lost scavenging. I think you pick it up down in the sewer, although I can't ever find it. I just went to the trainer and they let me relearn it. But anyway, it's supposed to help you pick up more cloth from humanoids, I believe is what it says. Anyway, there's a couple things you can do. Before we start, down here's our entrance. You can reset this 10 times every hour. I don't know if that's every hour on the hour. I never have timed it out exactly, but whole thing resets pretty quickly. You can do this several times a day. And in this one, before we go into the entrance, if you have a flying mount and can fly, and this is, most of the stuff in here is level 30, 35, I think, so probably you'll be able to fly. We'll fly back here to this pyramid where the steps are. Just kind of follow the path of the dungeon course here. And this place right here, this is non-instant, so you can't pull quite as much together because it will turn around and go the other way. And in this dungeon, you have this chauffeur mount. Oh, wrong button. I think you buy this through your guild, if I remember correctly. They won't see you as a target. You're a passenger, and you won't get knocked off your mount, which is kind of cool in this dungeon, since you can stay mounted through the whole thing until you fight. It's a lot easier to pull. This here you got to kind of pull into some small groups because they will run off on you. I just try to gather a few up, say hi, kill them, get your loot, and then you can mount again. They throw these totems down, the trolls do, and if they throw them totems down until they expire, you kill the totem, it won't let you mount. It says you're in combat. Same thing with these guys on the steps. Just kind of usually pull them together in a couple of groups. Ooh, that was a good one. We got them all at once. They won't stay with you for too long. Now, once we're in the instance, that doesn't apply. Once you've pulled them, they will stay with you to the end. Pull everybody together for a little group discussion. And that's it here. Mount back up and fly back to the entrance. Like I said, you can do this 10 times in an hour. You can take out a significant amount of cloth and you run it 10 times in a row. I make the black mageweave stuff, and I try to stock a little bit of cloth, or I've started trying to stock a little bit of cloth in my guild for people to use if they need it, particularly if they're leveling. You're not going to sell the cloth itself for a whole lot on the auction house. Some of the gear sells pretty well. So we go back to our entrance. Enter the dungeon. Get back on our little chauffeur mount. Because they will knock you off. If you don't have this mount, you just do the best you can with it. They're going to knock you off. You can kill stuff off in smaller groups if you want. If you don't have it, this is a level 50 paladin. I'm running her. Actually, I think she's level 52 or 3 now. 53. You run through here with a level 30 or 35 or something. I don't know if you could do it. I haven't been a long time since I tried something like that, but you could always come 2 of you. Let's split it up. I think most of the stuff in here is between 30 and 35. I just kind of drive around in here and, you know, say hi to everybody. How's your day? Follow me. To your death. I'm a fucking nice guy. Farming can be kind of monotonous, I guess. I like it. I actually kind of enjoy doing it, so. And my guild mates profit from it because I make bags and put shit in the guild bank. Try to be helpful. I don't do quite as well with people out in the real world, so it's fun here. This is a fun dungeon. Just running it normally. We can get down here to this room. We had to go kill that boss, maybe see what we get. Get all these graves here and dig the graves up. Yeah, right click on them. And if you get polymorphed and you're going to, you got a lot of people following you, just let them all catch up. Say hey, maybe have a beer. And And if you got area effect, just put an end to it. Crowd gets too big, it starts driving me fucking crazy, so kill them off. These graves are kind of monotonous, but they bring up a pretty good crowd, and you do loot some stuff from the graves themselves, as you can see. And if you get tired of the damn crowd, they do this shit to you. I just kill them. Let's go back here and see what we get out of this boss, just for fun. A couple pieces of gear might be worth having, I don't know. I hadn't gone back there and killed him. This is a little bit time consuming, but it's worth it, in my opinion. I mean, if the cloth is what you want. Like I said, you do loot a little bit of... If you do this a bunch, you end up with a lot of shit. Some of it's good, some of it's not. Like I said, I put a lot of it in the guild bank. Maybe somebody else can use it if I don't need it. And I'm greedy too. If I can sell it, I do. And this is kind of fun because you're getting to kill zombies. Everybody likes killing zombies, right? Alright, I think that's all of them. Might have missed a little loot back here. And one zombie. Damn. I haven't timed this. Usually when I do this, I give you an idea how long it takes me to run it. I'll do that. Now we're back to that same place where we were before. I run through here and pull all this shit. And I don't mess with going up the stairs at all. You can pull that stuff out of there, but my experience in here, it just doesn't, it's not worth the trouble. Unless you're specifically looking for the gear the bosses drop there. I just don't really care. I just pull it all through here. Then I run around in this area and I try to make sure I stop by and say hi to everybody. I'm not a real sociable guy, but you know, you want to be friendly here since you want to get polymorphed. But it didn't dismount us, so that's a good thing. I try not to be unfriendly and, you know, I try not to miss anybody. It happens, though. I think this one's kind of fun, but some people don't like it because it takes a minute. And after you've done it a few times, you get a little better and a little quicker at it. And you'll find your own system, man. It works good. Alright, and then I kind of dragged a whole bunch down. I'm going to go say hi to this girl because I obviously missed her earlier. Then I run back against them. Try to let them all group up and, chat for a little bit. Until the totems die, we can't mount. And I don't want to mess with them, so I'm just going to start running towards the back. They drop off pretty quickly, and then you can mount up and drive back to the entrance. Which isn't too terribly far. And if you missed anybody along the way here, you can get them. There's a couple other places. I can't remember. There's another boss up in here, and I usually skip that. Ah. If I can get out of the dungeon. You just right click on your portrait and reset all instances. You can do that 10 times in an hour. You can also change your dungeon or raid difficulties here. And then if you have a mount, what is this one called? Grand Expedition Yak. I got it in Pandaria a long time ago. It's got the transmorg on one side, and then you can do repairs and sell here. And being able to sell here is nice because you got a lot. You get a lot of junk, a lot of stuff. You get a lot of good stuff too, but there's a lot of junk. If you don't have a mount you can sell to, you can always just throw it away and run it again. You can see there's quite a bit of, and you make a little bit of money doing that. Anyway, this one is in Pandaria. There's another one, Traveler's Tundra Mammoth. You can buy it in Dalaran. It says here you can buy it for 20,000 gold. It doesn't have the transmorg, but it's got a vendor on each side, and you can do repairs. Being able to repair and being able to sell both is pretty handy. What do we end up with here?
Relax.
What is this? Fuel crafting.
Be good.
Alright, so we got 607. And that's out of 3 runs. Thought I wrote down, but we pulled pulled close to 200 out of that one. That's pretty cool. We got 35 silk, and then I just go ahead and disenchant any of the gear I don't want, and most of it I don't. Hate these things too because I can't unlock them. I put them in my guild bank, and occasionally people take them. I just go ahead and disenchant all this stuff. This tune's an enchanter, my tailor an enchanter. Well, I save most of this stuff. If it gets bulked up and I'm not using it, you can always sell it later. Or you can just outright sell it. These little bags out of here, occasionally I put them in the gill bank. Both these things are going to gill bank. What is this? One. That's two. And occasionally out of this dungeon, you will get this piece of gear. Robes of Insight, which is kind of cool looking. And it will sell for a decent amount of gold. I haven't put one on the auction house for a while, but I remember coming here and farming this dungeon just to get that robe. All right, man. There it is. That's 3 runs. So we got 607 mage weave and 3 runs of that, plus some other goodies. Thanks a lot for watching. Like, subscribe, follow. Check me out on Twitch. I'm usually on there Monday through Friday, usually around 8 o'clock. Usually streaming WoW. If you're playing on Bone Chewer or Dagger Spine, look up Night World as a guild on the Horde side. Come check it out. I appreciate you watching. Have a great rest of your day or evening or morning. Take care of yourself and take care of each other. And I really appreciate you watching. Peace.